It was a chilly Sunday afternoon in Central Park. The sky was soft gray, the trees nearly bare, and the occasional gust of wind sent leaves skittering across the cobblestone paths. People strolled by, bundled in scarves and jackets, sipping hot drinks, walking their dogs, and enjoying the last breaths of autumn. Among them walked Donald Trump. Not in a suit, not surrounded by a press crew. Just a long coat, gloves, and a red scarf flapping gently in the breeze. 2 Secret Service agents kept a discreet distance behind. Otherwise, he was just another man walking in the park. He seemed deep in thought. As he passed a quiet bench under an old oak tree, he noticed a boy, maybe 10 years old, sitting alone. The child had a skateboard by his feet and a worn-out backpack beside him. His cheeks were red from the cold, and he clutched a small photo. Trump slowed down. Something about the boy's posture struck him. He wasn't playing or smiling. He was just waiting. Trump stopped, turned, and walked toward the bench. "Mind if I sit here?" he asked. The boy looked up, eyes wide. He recognized the face immediately, but said nothing. Just gave a small shrug. Trump sat down. The bench creaked under their weight. For a moment, neither of them spoke. The boy kept looking at the photo. "Who's that?" Trump asked gently, nodding toward the picture. The boy swallowed. "My dad. He was a soldier. He died last year." Trump was quiet. "I'm sorry. What was his name?" "Daniel. Daniel Myers. He used to bring me here every Sunday. We'd race each other on our boards. He said the park was our kingdom." Trump looked at the trees. "Sounds like a good man." The boy nodded. "He was. I come here sometimes, hoping. I don't know. Maybe I'll feel him nearby." Trump shifted slightly. "You know, when someone you love leaves the world, it doesn't mean they leave you. Your dad's still with you, in your memories, in your heart. And maybe, just maybe, in the wind that brushes your face when you're skating." The boy stared at him. Trump's voice was softer than he'd expected. "You really believe that?" he asked. "Yes," Trump replied. "I've lost people too. Friends, family. It never gets easy. But remembering them, that's how we keep them alive." The boy reached into his backpack and pulled out a folded American flag. Not the full-sized kind, but a carefully stitched, handheld version. "They gave this to my mom when they brought his body back," the boy said. "She keeps the real one. This one's mine. I carry it everywhere." Trump looked at it. Then, surprising even the Secret Service watching from afar, he took off his glove and reached into his coat pocket. He pulled out a gold lapel pin, an American flag with an eagle etched beside it. "This was given to me by a veteran," Trump said. "Said it brought him luck. I think your dad would want you to have it." The boy's eyes widened. "Really? Really?" Trump gently pinned it to the boy's jacket. "You remind me of someone," Trump said quietly. "Who?" "My son. When he was younger. Quiet. Strong. Always thinking." The boy smiled for the first time. They sat for a while, watching the squirrels dart by, listening to the breeze. Then the boy turned and asked, Would you meet my mom? She'd never believe this happened." Trump smiled. "I'd be honored." The boy took out a small phone and dialed. 10 minutes later, a woman came walking down the path, scanning the park, worry etched on her face. "Mom, over here." She hurried over and stopped in her tracks when she saw who was sitting next to her son. "Ma'am," Trump said, standing up and extending a hand. "You raised a fine young man. A brave one. And I'm very sorry for your loss." She took his hand, eyes glossy with tears. "He talks about his father all the time. This park meant everything to them. Thank you for this." Trump nodded. "He's not alone. And neither are you." They exchanged a few more words, then Trump shook the boy's hand again. "Keep skating, all right? And tell your dad stories. That's how he lives on." "I will," the boy whispered. As Trump walked away, the Secret Service following at a respectful distance, the mother turned to her son. "You all right?" The boy looked at the pin on his jacket, then at the path where Trump had walked. Yeah, Mom, I really am. Subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to see more emotional real-life moments like this one.